Kia ora, Grant Whitbourne here. Welcome to video 4 in this 5-part video series on questions in Te Reo Māori for beginners. Now, hopefully you've checked out the last 3 videos. If you haven't, make sure you check out the links down in the description so you can go and check them out. We've covered off who, we've covered off when, we've covered off what. Now today we're going to be covering where, another really big question. Let's jump across the screencast and check it out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below there. Where. So the Māori word for where is hea. H-E-A. Hea. Now you might be thinking, what about in that earlier episode? I looked at nō nā hea and āhea, which looked like nō nā hea and āhea. Do these have any relationship? Well, not really. They both have hea, or all 3 of them have hea in it. But nō nā hea and āhea, strictly reserved for when. Let's keep that out of this discussion, out of this conversation. So we're looking at the word hea. Now, like I said in the last video, hea by itself doesn't really tell us much. We need a word to come before it to really look at, talk about where in different contexts. And there's quite a few different contexts that we can use where in. So in this video, I really just want to focus on what those words are that come before it. So when you do see them pop up, you can start to build context around, right, this is asking where something is. This is asking where something was. This is asking where something is going to. This is asking where something is from. All those sorts of different things. There's quite a few that we can cover off here. Okay, hea. First one we're going to look at is kei hea. So kei meaning at, hea meaning where, and we're going to stick with our theme of the dog, te kuri. Where or at, where the dog. Where is the dog? Kei hea te kuri. How do we respond? We just need to give a location, and that location will replace hea. So instead of saying at where the dog, we respond with at some place the dog. Kei konei te kuri. At by me the dog. So konei meaning here, by me. I've covered off this in another video, konei, kona, kora. So make sure you have a flick through the channel and have a look for that video. We don't have time to run through it today, but really we're looking at a location here. So we replace hea with a location. Kei konei te kuri. The next one we can look at is, which one can we go with? Ihea. Ihea te kuri. Was where the dog. Where was the dog? Ihea. We're talking about in the past, where something was in the past. I te whare te kuri. Was, here, actually, I'm going to go back here. Was at, plus where, plus the dog. Was at the house, the dog. Okay, the dog was at the house. That's our next one. So ihea we've covered kei hea, and now we're covering ihea. The next one we can cover is ki hea, which means to where. When we're saying ki, K-I, we're generally talking about a direction. So ki hea. Now in a sentence, this might look like kei te haere koe, you are going ki hea, to where. You are going where. You are going to where. Kei te haere koe ki hea. Again, we just need to replace hea with the location of whatever we're talking about, wherever we're talking about. I am, or kei te haereo ki te toa. Toa meaning store. I am going to the store. Ki te toa. I am going to the store. So that's ki hea. Another one that we look at quite often is nō hea. Nō hea. is it's roughly translated as from where, but I like to embellish that a little bit more and say it actually means like belonging to where. So where do you belong? As in, you know, when we ask the question, no hea koe, we're usually asking, you know, what tribe do you belong to? What iwi do you belong to? You may not live there, so you may not actually be from there in the sense that you've just come from there, but you belong to there. That's where you whakapapa back to. So no hea koe, I like to say instead of from is belong. Belong where? No hea koe. Belong where you. Where do you belong? No Tainui au. I belong to Tainui, or I am from Tainui. I belong to Tainui. Again, exactly the same as before. We're just replacing this word hea with the place, the location. I am from Tainui. So there's a few examples of how we can use hea in terms of it meaning where in Te Reo Māori. So yeah, when you are reading through texts, when you're listening to things, when you do, and you may not understand exactly what's being said or what's being spoken about, what's being written, but if you do see that word hea, you can generally assure yourself that there's a question around where. And, you know, it could be a number of things. It could be asking where something was, you know, where it was, where it will be, where it's from, where it belongs to, all those different things. But at least now you've got a starting point. You've got a reference to work from with the word hea, meaning where. Now, let me know down below in the comments how you went with this lesson. I'd love to hear any questions that you've got, any attempts that you'd like to have at any of the sentences. I'd love to see how you're progressing so far. So make sure you check out the next video in the series where we're going to be covering off the 5th question word in this 5-part video series.